Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. My name is Rabbit Luigi. In the last episode we did some more work in the Seaside Kingdom in Bub Lane, and that's not it. Ignore what I'm looking at with my frog. We found a bunch of moons, we found all the post-game moons, we found a hefty amount of purple coins as well, which is why you find me at the Crazy Cap store, because I want to wear the sailor's outfit. I want to look like a cute little sailor boy. Sounds a little weird when you put it that way. But you know, it's Tubby Mario with little sailor uniform on. I can't say no to that. It sounds a bit weird. I'm gonna stop talking now because... Can't stop talking because we've got like a 25-minute episode ahead of us. I would like to get every moon. It's probably gonna be longer than that, but... I'll move away from the subject of Mario being adorable little sailor man, because, you know, there's only so many hours we can live for a day. Oh god, he's adorable, okay. It's fine. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. So many hours you can live for a day. It's a little creepy. So I have many things I'd like to do. At some point I'll start looking them up, but I think a certain amount of these we can find off our own Steam. Now, the seeds I'm not so sure of. I imagine quite a lot of those will require me to just be in the right place at the right time. I don't think we've done this. There's some purple coins in the middle of there, so I'm going to consider that for a second that we haven't actually been here. Especially if you're just going to put one there. Oh, we can't be a fish. We can't be a fishman. We can't be a fishman. We can't be faster. Can't be faster. How do we do this faster? That's a fine question. Okay. Do we maybe... that's a fine question. Do we maybe attach our hat to that, go up above the water, and then do it? Or just... that's an interesting question. So we, like, swim surface quickly, and then just dive down to it or something? That might need to be what we need to do. And then just dive, Mario, or jump, you know, move quickly, and then just do one of these. Yes it is! Okay. Was just checking. Wasn't so sure of my capabilities in that department. That is good. Where next, though? I don't really know. Don't feel like I can chain together moons quite as well as we did at the start, because I don't really know where they are, is the point. We have clues. We have a few clues. I did not get one from Toad. Did I get one from Toad? I feel like I paid that man money, but I can't see a clue on my map. I'm gonna go pay that man some even more money. Part of the problem of being distracted in this game, where you think, hey, I'm gonna go do a thing, and then you instantly do something else because you get distracted and think that's much better idea. This dog really annoyed me last episode because he couldn't find what I needed. I don't trust you anymore. You're gonna send me over here. It's gonna take me to some coins. I don't care about coins. I would like to keep my moons for now because I quite like the satisfaction I get from putting all of them in at once. So, give me hints, Toad. I lack the spelunking. Actually, I did find it, didn't I? It was underneath the glass palace thing, the crystal palace. I don't know. It's a different thing. I'm gonna go over there and find whatever the fuck that is. I'm gonna speedrun the shit out of this. I want to do it quickly because we have an awful lot to do this episode, and I'd like to do it before I turn 80 or something. It's not under here. It's not, but I'm gonna check what this is anyway because there's upside down kelp or seaweed. Is kelp seaweed? Pretty sure it's seaweed, but I might be wrong. There's a lot of monsters in the way with little beady eyes under a dangerous ceiling. You don't say. Also, you reset my iframes by doing the moon thing. That's a little strange, but I'm gonna, you know, not too fast because I have lots of health. That's nice. Should pay attention to what Talker2 was talking about because that man talks a lot. I can understand that. I can respect a man who talks way too much, but he mentioned, actually, what did I get 27 out of? It's not 27. Maybe because I thought that was 81. Everyone's going to be really angry in the last episode for me getting maths, really easy maths wrong, but there's not 27 moons. I know we've got a few at the start of this episode, but it's more like 14. Okay, 14! 14 as a different change of pace is very doable in one episode. I'd like to do that. What did Talker2 say? I'd like to find number 11 because it's kind of annoying me. What the waves left behind? Do I know anything like that? No, I don't. Let's go talk to Toad again. Toad, help! I'm an idiot. I don't know what I don't know what I'm doing, Toad. Help me, please. Just anything. I mean, I'll go over there eventually. I should, while I'm back here, have a chat with Talker2, fill in some more gaps in my, I was gonna say compendium. That's the wrong game entirely. I finished playing Breath of the Wild a long time ago, man. It's like a week now. That's a long time ago. I can move past that. Seaside Kingdom Timer Challenge 1. We've done 2 and 3, which is encouraging. Treasure chest in the narrow valley. Well, that's very simple. Anyone see a valley? I mean, I can see lots of places. That is, by the way, almost certainly where the satellite moon, that's what I'm going to refer to them as, because I've got nothing else. The satellite moon for this kingdom. In fact, I can almost see an arrow. I thought I saw an arrow denoting a checkpoint up there, which I have not activated or something. Not so sure, but that is something we don't have to worry about at the moment, because we physically can't do anything about it. So, Talkatoo said some things. It's quite helpful. Seaside. Oh, that's quite helpful. It kind of kills a couple of birds in one stone. And hey, I found some purple coins, so it's not all that bad. I would like to, I mean, is that a hot spring? I guess it was a hot spring, because there was lava there before, but it doesn't really look... I mean, it's got bubbles. But I think the whole place has bubbles, because it's basically like sparkling water or something. I don't know what the logistics of this kingdom and how it works, but I'm slightly confused. I would like to at least get some kind of round total by the end of this episode, because if there's a few left over, that's okay. I'm looking for a mannequin, I think. If there's a few left over, that's not too bad. I want to have a good stab at getting all of them, because I don't know. I like the progress. I like the sense that we can 100% a kingdom. There's a trench down here. This probably isn't what we need, but it almost certainly leads to something important. Oh god, there's 8-bit stuff. That's fine. What happens if we press this? Is that something we want to do? Oh, is that time platforms? Oh, it's time platforms. That's nice. Good. Thank you. Where would I be without time platforms? Probably a less intellectually stimulated individual. There you go. Okay, that's a timer challenge. Apparently that's a timer challenge. Okay, that's fine by me. Kind of makes sense. I guess it is timed, just not in the traditional sense of being timed. Incidentally, the fact that the mollusk lancer guy, the boss fight with the guy who we had to ground pound his head, he roamed around this kingdom like he owned the place. In fact, he was drinking the sparkling water from the glass in the center. I think I've mentioned that there's 8-bit music for that. There's an 8-bit version of that, and I accepted there was, because there must be an 8-bit place around here that you can go into instead of fighting him, which kind of a weird thing to do. But yeah, there is, just like what we did, which is quite nice. Now, there was a thing I noticed off screen. Where are we? Hot Spring Island, Ocean, yeah, it was over here, roughly. Like, there was a gap or something. Gotta find it now. I don't want to spend the whole episode going, I don't really know what I'm doing or where I'm going. Should probably become a fish more often. Like, there's a hole. Well, I need to be a fish, otherwise I will drown, because I can't... Mario can do a few things. I kind of wish this game controlled a little bit like Galaxy in the water. It is weird how Mario Sunshine, I think, may have had the most... Well, I'm going to say it did have the most water and most water levels of any Mario game. And yet it probably controls the worst out of all the Mario games, all the 3D Mario games for underwater. I mean, at least... This is what I found, yeah. At least the... Super Mario 64, it's got a moon, yeah. At least Super Mario 64 allowed you to get all your health back when you emerged from water, and actually, you know, because water was also, rather your health meter, your air gauge was also your health meter. Let's go with that. So, I'm not going to say that's a good mechanic, it almost seems like a glitch or an oversight, but it made things easier. So, we've filled in one of these, was open trench number 12, yeah. We gotta do, okay, waves. What did the waves leave behind? I don't know. You know, it'd be really helpful if this game, as part of doing anything, kind of deleted things that aren't helpful, because there's still treble clefs, rainbow treble clefs, which might, you know, could contain a helpful thing. But we've done them. We've done the thing before. I keep looking at them thinking, hey, we haven't done that. We probably should go do that. It's not. It doesn't apply. What are they? Oh, just kelp. Okay. There's an area around here. It's coins? I don't know. I'm very angry. I'm getting too angry too quickly. Oh, it's gonna ruin the episode, because all I do is shout. And that doesn't sound good. I did see... Hang on, I can't remember where it is now. I've lost my bearings. Underwater. That's how you die. That's how you die and drown. I kind of almost said those at the same time. This is going to be coins. Oh, and the seaweed. Or kelp. Is kelp seaweed? I think kelp might be seaweed. Okay. I keep feeling these vibrations while on land. I'm never sure if any of them mean anything, but there's one here right now. Like, is it just being in the water that's causing vibrations? Or is it being in the middle of this? It might be... It might be being in the middle of... I don't know, because if you're in the water, the controller will vibrate. when the waves left behind, there's that one. Okay, I understand. And it's like sort of this donut-shaped island or something. So if you go in the water, it's like, the controller's vibrating like mad. But there's no... When it's such an important mechanic, the controller vibrating indicating a moon, it's very deceptive. I believe I see something of interest. I came over to the lighthouse and I found a red hat door. That's good. I haven't seen one of these in quite a while. I'd like to go in. I'd like to go in. There we go. I had a brief cough off screen, so my voice is now very raw. What the hell is going... Oh, it's just one of these. I thought something strange was happening. We're just given a place to surface, which is okay by me, but I'd like this much more importantly. Wriggling on the sandy bottom. I've had that feeling. It's okay. You're just gonna wash it off. You know, I'm strained. You know, that might not be applicable, but even so. So, we now have 10 moons to get in this kingdom, which is not bad. How many of them can we actually get? Let's go with that for a start. So, there's going to be a satellite moon, so that immediately reduces it to 9. I'm thinking I should go talk to some bird and toad friends. Oh, there's all the kelp. That's terrifying. My screaming bird friend, hello. So glad I don't have to do your voice anymore. Hurry and stretch. Would imply one of those green onion creatures from the Wooded Kingdom, but I'm pretty sure there's none of those here, so be a bit strange. Fly through the narrow valley. Where was this narrow valley? You mentioned the narrow valley before, and it wasn't very helpful then. Treasure chest in the narrow valley. That implies a secret area, but I don't know where that is. I'll have to find it. Let me go talk to Toad, because he'll at least give me... He might give me the same clue, which I feel might be helpful. There is still one that the dog is hiding, or the dog is going to find for me. I just have to work out what's going on there, because it wasn't able to find it, hasn't been able to find it. It keeps leading me to the wrong place, and then it just doesn't want to know after that. I don't fucking know. It doesn't listen. It's really disobedient. It's okay. Don't get too stressed out about it. I have been taking my dog to obedience classes. This is weird. This is a weird story. It was my parents' idea, and I sort of tag along and see what they're doing and take part. It's not that bad. Nice to find a seed. Wasn't quite what I thought I would find, and that's exactly what we need to make Toad happy. Obedience classes. Never been to one. In any way. Very strange. Some very loud woman. Who kind of... Oh, that's actually not very high at all. Why was that one so high then? Is that because I made it high? I'm not sure. Very strange. Very loud woman who seems to know how dogs work, which is fair enough. Sort of explaining that you can do things with your dog to, you know, not encourage bad habits. Like, you know, you shouldn't tug of war with a dog, which I feel sounds strange because it's one of the most enjoyable things of a dog, you know, other than Catch. Catch is pretty good with a dog, and, you know, dogs being kind of overly aggressive in a humorous way, as long as you aren't bitten by the dog, I guess. But don't play tug of war with a dog. It's kind of weird. You know, it's a test of strength, and I'm always stronger than that dog. It's quite young, so I probably would be. But yeah, obedience classes, fun times. Unfortunately, the point I was trying to make, this dog over here doesn't know where it wants to go. Just don't send me over there. Send me anywhere else. I already know it's not over there. I'm not going to dig it up. I know it would disappoint me. Do you have to do the failure every time? The failure attempt? It's not there. It's never been there. It's some coins. Find me anything else, please. Are you so that... You're desperate for my affection. I can give you a very easy way of being an affectionate... I can be affectionate towards you. Just show me where I need to go. Show me the moon, please. Please. How can you be so entertained by so little? That's a question to you, audience, not just for dog. It's not gonna help me. Any help at all? Go over here. Go get my hat. Come fetch my hat. Come this way. I'll drag you around until you find the moon. You found the moon yet? He's doing well. Is the moon there? No. Find the moon. He's doing better. He's actually picked up the scent of something, which is more than he was doing before. It's coins again. Oh. I'm gonna turn you into glue. Now that's horses. I'm gonna turn you into meat. That's probably also horses, but I'm gonna put you in a home. In a better home than I've got at the moment. The home's... It's fine. Show me the moon. I'm just gonna walk around. I'm taking my dog for a walk. He's got a lovely little hat. Don't pay attention to us. Just my sailor outfit and my dog with its adorable fedora on. Adorable fedora. Can we make a portmanteau about that? Fedora. Are you trying to chase crabs? You do that. You can't chase me anymore. Okay. I just need, like, a sign that you know what you're doing. that one of us knows what they're doing. Please give me some kind of sign. I'll just wander around. I'll just wander around, be fine. I'll do it off screen. Oh, he's coming. I felt a vibration, which makes me feel like I might be in roughly the right place. Maybe? I can feel a vibration. Have I got to find it, or have you got to find it? Like on top of here, almost. Can I break these for you? I found a heart! That's almost what I need. Please help me. Magic dog. Help me with my attempts to... He just follows me till the ends of the earth. He's so loyal, but he's so not very good at his job. Like, help me more. I can only give affection when there's something to give affection to. This is becoming very harsh towards the dog, but I need results. I'm a clinical businessman over here. I'm gonna come back to the dog either later in this episode or like in another episode when I can feel like I can tolerate a dog that doesn't do what I want. In the meantime, I'm going back down here because we were here before. We did a thing. We came through here, I think on the way to one of the areas where there was water or a it was part of the original thing we did here, but I think there's more down here. I'm pretty sure. Ah, well, that was easy. I was just sure there was. I knew there was because it mentioned it was in the dark waterway, but I didn't think it'd be that instant for like. I'm looking for purple coins now because it was. Oh, I forgot about these guys. I'm looking for purple coins because that was so relatively simple. These guys, terrifying. Like, why? Why would Nintendo feel the need? Why are they so hyper-realistic? Why is there random hyper-realistic qualities to this game as well? Like, the dragon, which Bowser briefly employed or whatever. Why are these, like, terrifying? I don't know. Maybe they... Here's an idea. Maybe they knew that people would talk about it afterwards. So you make them terrifying, and it's a feature people want to talk about. Like, why are they terrifying? Purple coins. Why are they terrifying? It's kind of... They know. They know. It's like, if they have a piano in a Mario game, you make it hyper-realistic with the hyper-realistic teeth. And they're like, damn, Nintendo know what they're doing. They're assholes, but they know what they're doing. Okay, so that was that. Any purple coins stacked there? I don't think so. I should probably use Bowser at some point, just to polish him off. But at the moment, we're not doing too badly. I don't want to discount the dog moon. The dog trying to find the moon quite yet, but I may have to in the future. Did I miss this the first time around? Because I'm thinking I did. We've been here before. This is the last seed I need in order to grow seeds. Basically grow moons. All you need is a golden seed, then you can grow some moons. It's a very simple economy. That is indeed the last seed we need. All we gotta do now is wait for them to grow, and I'm seeing from this now, all this does is make the stem larger. All it does is make there be more flower, or more leaves, basically. The flower or the bud is all I really need, so don't really want to make it bigger. Have I done anything with any of the things you told me about, Talkatu? Because I've done nothing. Okay, where is this narrow valley? Well, it might not be a narrow valley, but I see some purple coins. That's a good start. I need a Gushen, and to be honest, I don't think we've really explored back there, so if we're looking for moons, it might be a good place to start, and, you know, using the Gushen. It's a lot of fun. Like, I'm actually thinking, I might make a video on it, like a top 10 or 5 or something, I don't know. Maybe a topic for something to be voted on. There's purple coins there as well. Okay, one thing at a time. Like, best capture targets in this game, you'd have the Gushen, who's amazing. You'd have the bird, which I've forgotten the name of, who's pretty good. Who else would you have? I just said the taxi. The taxi does nothing. Taxi does very little in New Donk City. It's just a fun thing to say that Mario can do nowadays. It's a little odd, to be honest. Don't push me off, please. What else would be the best capture targets in this game? Like, the end of the game, if you're somehow watching this and you don't want spoilers, the end of the game, maybe? I don't know. Don't really need to change... Oh god, this is interesting. This is kind of challenge I would have expected at some point in this game with regards to these fellas. Looking for moons now. Because the path ahead's fairly simple. Best capture targets. Would you have, like, mini-games, like the RC Man? He doesn't really seem like he'd be necessary. Also, this is terrifying, because it means I die very easily. This also seems like a narrow valley, if you ask me. Potentially. It's a narrow valley, okay. Treasure chest in the narrow valley. Lovely. There's more in here, though, I'm sure. Anything else which might take my fancy. Gotta go find the entry first. Fly through the narrow valley. Is there more? Down there. Apparently there is. Okay, so what was the super secret hidden moon? Because I would think it'd be the thing we just found, but this is kind of on the same path, and you can't go past it without immediately finding it, is my thinking. Okay. Any purple coins? No? Lovely. Oh, burping up a storm over here. It's fine. How many more moons to find? I imagine not as many as we had before. So, we found the narrow valley kind of by accident. There are more purple coins over there, so I'm going to need another one of those Garshan. I believe the word is, not Gusher. Gusher's like a candy, isn't it? In America? I don't know. Like, instead of Gushin. I don't know. I'm trying to pretend like I know what I'm talking about, and that's... You know, I've been doing that for years. I like to think I'm good at it by now, but maybe not. I only need 6 more purple coins, and I have an amiibo that tells me, so that's nice. Well, how about that? I noticed this when we were back here. Like, there are 2, like, bits of kelp and a cheap moving back and forth. It implies there's something in here, and there is a hat door. This will give me 2... It should give me 2 moons. I don't know what these 2 moons are. Oh, God, we're here! I don't want to be back here. I did this in the dark side of the moon, and it wasn't particularly fun, but I guess we've got the uproot now, which is a little bit strange, a little bit more unusual. I remember what they were called as well. A bit easier than using the means by which we had to do this originally, because it was kind of tricky. And the uproot is actually pretty good. I'm surprised I remember what these guys were called. I like it. And we can go a lot faster, by the way, rather than the means by which we did it before. Was kind of annoying and a little inconsistent, but that's fine. Stretch on the side path. This should also give us the moon that it was talking about stretching quite a bit, so I imagine so. Ah, that's really not inconsistent. Not what I'd call it at all. But it is a little bit hard to judge, and I'm now going to die for it, so that's nice. Luckily, we don't have to go back that way ever again. We just waddle around like the weird onion man we are, and then just get to the end, because I'm pretty sure that's the hidden moon. This is a lot easier, obviously, than the dark side version, where it's like, hey, how about you have a really annoying way of doing that instead? That sounds like fun. Okay, that is hurry and stretch, which is one of the last ones. Then there's the dog, and then there's the other thing. Okay, we're starting to run out of moons. That's good. We can start looking for purple coins in a bit, which is going to be slightly more fruitful than trying to get a dog to dig us up a goddamn motherfucking moon. Okay, so analyzing the moons we have left to get. These 2 are the sea gardening, which is just more the seeds, which is quite simple. This is the dog. It's going to be a little bit more complicated. And then this one is the satellite moon, is how I'm going to call them, because I don't really have another name for them. So I guess I have to really try. I don't know, I didn't even see him. I saw the large green thing and didn't even see it as an enemy. But I guess I should try really hard with the dog, and if it takes me a long time, then it's okay, because we're growing other moons elsewhere, and they might be more valuable to me, because the dog can't do things. Hello, dog. Help me. Don't send me back there. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. I mean, I'll give it another go. Maybe they change. You sort of rotate it slightly. It's still the coins. How about we just go on a dog walk, okay? Let's go. Oh, there's some question mark boss. Isn't that lovely? Is there a moon nearby? Go in the corner. Go in the corner. Have a shit in the corner. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's not what I'm trying to say at all. But I need a sign that you're helping me. You know, you were never this in the corner before. Maybe you're going to find the other batch of coins. Please. At least we can rule those out as well. Please. Need some confirmation here. Yes. Found some more coins. Yay. Okay. Let's go find some more coins. Going for a lovely dog walk around the neighborhood. Go see Mrs. Jones, who has a little annoying Rottweiler thing. Okay. Don't lose it. Keep your... Actually, can we ask Toad? And will he... If I ask him enough, he's going to show me where all the moons are. And most of them are currently currently growing. They have already been planted. He'll also show me the satellite moon, just to confirm that one. He's going to show me this. Okay. I imagine this is just where the dog is. So if I, like, leap, it's where the dog is. Okay. That's lovely. At least we got a confirmation of that one. Around here somewhere. There's a moon. This is the rest of my life. How did Rabbit Luigi die? He was trying to find a moon, and the dog wasn't cooperated. In the end, he collapsed from exhaustion on a beach, and the dog ate him. The dog is hungry. It's not good. Anybody bored yet? That's a good question. Should I tell? I'm going to tell you my finest sailing story. Once upon a time, there was a boat. That boat had a hole in it. Then it sank. Everybody died at the end. Dogs saved me from the Goombas. Or the dogs found something else. Gone to very strange places now. I've taken him very, very, very far away from where he was originally. Please, just give me... Yes, okay. There is some parity. There's something I can understand about this. Okay. Are any of those moons grown yet? Because I'd like them to be. That one just grew as I was looking at it. It's kind of interesting. Saw something grow in real time. I like it. What I can do... While I wait for that one to grow, I can get my Bowser amiibo. Go find some purple coins. There is batch of purple coins number 1. I just need number 2, and then I can feel like I have done 100% in this kingdom, even though not quite, because that's this one over there. Can't do a damn thing about it. There's the arrow. It denotes a checkpoint. Gonna wait to find a painting first. Oh, and the other ones were also hidden on this side, just out of sight. I mean... To be honest, we didn't do too badly. We only had to find 2 lots of 3 moons, 2 lots of 3 purple coins, and then even then they weren't too far apart rather. So if we'd have found one of them, you'd like to think we'd have found the other one. So I'm hoping that they're gonna grow in the time it takes me to go buy some shit. I would like to buy the whole shop, please. In fact, it's just a sand jar, which is not the most interesting souvenir to get. I mean, the design on top is quite nice. I bought everything. How do you feel? Actually, you know what? In the time it's going to take me to do this, the moon might grow. There's not a lot left for me to do. I should briefly talk about the DLC. I would like to do the DLC, which is Luigi's Balloon Mode or something. It's an online leaderboard kind of thing, where you have to find balloons which you can hide in a level. And depending on how well you can find a balloon, and how fast you can find other people's balloons, you get quite good at... you rise for leaderboard, basically. It's quite simple. It's very simple. It's basically how leaderboards work. So I'm going to do that at some point. It's not quite the same as, let's say, Breath of the Wild, where they had 2 batches of DLC. It added more single-player content. It added a whole load of things. Don't really mind. Maybe Mario is just warming up with DLC. Maybe there'll be loads. Breath of the Wild came out in March of last year, so plenty of time for Mario to kind of go crazy with the DLC later. So... I'll briefly show you the inside of my Odyssey, because it's kind of crazy now. Got a lot of things from different kingdoms. There's like this. We can't do a first person. I was so hoping we could. This is the sand jar, I think, maybe. Is that the sand jar? I don't want to hop in it too much. Might break it. Yeah, sand jar. It's got like some things in it. Oh no, this is the sand jar. What was? Oh, that's the other thing we bought. You can buy 2 souvenirs, can't you? Which is why we've got a model of New Donk City Capitol building, and also a golden Pauline, which is kind of fun. You know, we got the bubbling glass, and we've also got the sand jar, which has a snail on it, which is lovely. Anyway, hopefully that's grown by now. If not, I can just, you know, pause until it does, and find something else to do with my life. Oh, it hasn't grown, but you can see it start to grow. Can you see it grow in real time? Maybe. Is this entertaining? If we water it... I mean, I watered that one and look what happened to it. Okay, fine. I'll go get a Gushen just to see if it grows faster. Or if indeed, leaving it alone and letting nature take its course. There's no rain here. I haven't seen this thing being watered even slightly. They never take water. Never take any kind of water. But maybe this does indeed help me. Okay. Not sure what happened with the other one. One of these is definitely not like the other. One of them's very strange indeed, but... That is the last moon we can get here, which is making me feel pretty good. Let me go cash them in. 100 purple coins, 70 out of 71 moons, and, you know, all the souvenirs, and I got a little cute sailor outfit. We have, like, 50... How many was this again? I didn't even notice. Like, 50-odd moons. Count all of those going in and tell me how many it was. It's quite a lot. 57, 577, that's a lot. I mean... 53, I'd make that, which is a lot of moons. This has been Rabbit Luigi. This has been Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. In the next episode, we're going to go to the Luncheon Kingdom, which is the next kingdom when I'll stop. And I remember doing this one originally, and I remember spending some more time in there than otherwise I would. There's 100 already. Have we been back there for post-game? That's purple coins. Okay. Shut up. We got a lot of moons there originally, so it shouldn't be too bad going back there for the post game. I'd like to think so. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.